Hey everyone, welcome to In the Oaks. In a previous video, I built this platform for our chicken coop. Today, I'm going to try to construct some of the walls. As I mentioned in the other video, I have no plans for this. I'm just making this up as I go. Today's project is going to be to put the walls up, or at least get an idea of how they're going to get laid out. I have a couple of tricks that I'm doing, just because again, I don't have any plans. So come along and see if we can build a wall. Like I said, I'm not much for planning. I'm very much a fly by the seat of your pants type of guy. I did calculate some of the wall dimensions and things like that, but I also laid it out on the platform behind me, and I'll take you along and show you that. Because I want to build this as efficiently as possible and only use a minimum amount of materials, I want the overall height of the wall, including the skirting down here, in the 4 feet overall dimension. So what I've mocked up essentially is a wall. On this side, I have this bottom piece here, the thickness of the platform, and the beginning of the wall. Up at the top, I have the top of the wall and then the face plate that will go around the perimeter. So what you do is you measure what's in between here, and that's what your 16 on center studs will be. That happens to work out to 39.5 inches. You can also do all of that with pencil, paper, and math, but that's for smart people. First up, we're going to measure and cut the 6-foot sections. Now we'll do a couple 39 and a halves. I'm not throwing any of my scraps away yet because I'm not sure if an 18-inch piece will come in handy or a 2-foot piece. So we're going to hang on to these. Before I get carried away with cutting, I'm going to test fit some of these to see if I was right. Here's maybe a better explanation of what I was trying to explain earlier. I'm probably going to do T111 siding for this chicken coop, and I want to maximize the 4-foot by 8-foot sheet. So what I want to do is I'll have a top plate. This will stand in for our top plate. I want from the bottom of this all the way up to the top plate, because there'll be a roof here. Obviously, this is the 6-foot wall. I want that to be 4 feet. So it has to measure 48 inches from top to bottom. And it's exactly 48 inches. So that tells me that my 39.5-inch studs are accurate. Now I just need to cut. I need to fasten these and then cut more. Hope that makes sense. I moved my clamps in. Let's go ahead and hammer these in. I'm going to first attempt to lay out the hardest wall, which is going to be the side that has the 2 windows in it. So I'm finding the middle of this, which luckily it's 6 feet overall. So the center of this is going to be 3 feet. I want to accommodate for both windows. And my windows are going to be 12 inches by 18. I don't know if they're standard, but small shed windows. And I know I want to come up 16 inches from the bottom. So I'm going to mark that from the very bottom here. And I know I want the center of the window to be 18 inches in. So center of the window is going to be there. It's 12 inches, so I put 6 here. That's at 12. So 6, whoops. 6 inches there. It should be 12 right there. So that's 12 inches there. Then I'll have a piece come up 16 inches, which is roughly right there, which should give me about 5.5 inches from top to bottom. So that'll work out nicely there. And then the same thing over here. So I need 2 more studs, at least 2 more studs at 39.5. So as you can see, I had to clamp the corners. This thing was a little out of square, so I wanted to square it up to make sure my studs are also square as well. So I've done that. I've squared everything up, got the measurements, and these are perfectly square. So now we just have to hammer them in. Whew, that was close. I'm gonna cut some 12-inch pieces from the scraps that we had. And since the opening for this needs to be 12 by 18, I'm going to measure up 18 and just a little over, just to give some space for a wiggle room here. Home Depot pencils are cheap. There is the one side. Now I don't know exactly what we want to do yet. I want to wait to talk to my wife to see what she thinks. We could do a couple of different things. So this will be the window for sure. So the 12 by 18 window. We're going to get an automatic chicken door, one that opens up at a certain time and shuts at a certain time. I don't know if we want that here so that they can go down a ramp into the actual run, or if we want to put the nesting boxes on this side, the exterior here, so you could just flip up a door and get the eggs, and that would put the automatic door on the other side. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do or what my wife wants to do, so I want to consult with her to see what she thinks. I'm going to build a man door on this side, a nice size so that I can get in there, or better yet, my kids can get in there to clean out the chicken poop and things like that. So I'm definitely going to put one either on this side or the other side, along with some venting as well, because we don't want moisture inside of a chicken coop over the winter time. That's not good for the chickens. So there will be air vents that way. Maybe I should put the door on this side so we can get some cross ventilation that way and that way. This is why you take a moment to stop and think. So maybe the chicken door can go on this side, the windows here, and vents on both ends. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Although by the time you watch this, I'll probably already have it built. Either way, let me know if I made a mistake or if you would do it that way as well. All right, time to talk with my wife. My wife is not home currently, so I'll have to wait, but in the meantime, we can go ahead and get started on the side with the man door. So this is about 41. 41 it is. So we need to cut 41 by 39.5. Is that what they were? So we need two 41s, two 39.5s. found these pieces of scrap. They're 5.5 inches long. And I figured, I wanted to see what that would look like. And that doesn't look too bad on both sides to have a man door this big. I don't even know how big it is. So roughly 23.5 inches. We'll frame it in here. So it'll be a door, but I think that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and put these studs in. All right, now that we've got the door side framed up, we'll move this off. And we're going to focus on the other side now. This is probably going to, I think I've decided, this is going to be the side where the automatic door is, so the chickens can go in and we are able to get the eggs out on the other side. We got all three, well, we got 3 of the 4 sides up. This is the side for the man door, windows and nesting boxes side. And then over there, that will be right in this area here. That's where the automatic door is going to go. Ran out of lumber, so I didn't do the 3rd side. I'm not sure what the plans are for the rest of the evening. If I can sneak away to one of the big box stores to get more lumber, I'll do that and finish out that 3rd side. If not, this might be the end of this video, but stay tuned because in the next one, we're going to have this thing all framed in. We're going to start on the roof. So if this is the end, thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope you stick around. If you're not subscribed, please do so. That way you'll get notified whenever this thing is finished. Thanks, and I'll see you in the Oaks.